BFM, Black Films Matter, hashtag that one, man. I want y'all to understand it's Black History Month, and all Black films matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm only recording Black films this month because we kind of like don't get a lot of reviews on our films. You know what I'm saying? Let you know what's good and what's not good. The movie I'm about to review is a whatever to me. Let me explain why I call it whatever. Because story-wise, shit is a don't watch. Joke-wise, it's a must-watch. So I'm in the middle. Shit had me laughing, but the story is basic as shit. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm going to give it a whatever. And the movie I'm talking about is House Party. You know, the new one. The one that is produced by LeBron James. And also has LeBron James in the movie. We'll talk about that a little later. So, we got Kevin, played by Jacob Lattimore, and we have Damon. Kevin and Damon are boys. Like, they cool as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? They thick as thieves. Kevin is more responsible, and he's also a music producer. Like, he makes beats or whatnot. Damon, on the other hand, he's just more irresponsible, and he's a club promoter. Like, he's usually the one that gets them in all their trouble. Like, you know what I mean? Anything that's happening bad to the duo is usually Damon's fault. You know what I'm saying? So, he's the one that pretty much get them in this predicament they're in. And low-key, you can say he got them out the predicament they're in. But we'll talk more about that later. So, they did a lot of callbacks to the old house parties. You know, they had the 3 bullies. You know what I mean? These bullies was funny. You know what I mean? I remember the bullies from the old house parties. You know what I mean? And they was funny too. You know, they had that one with that voice. I can't. He just had like a little high-pitched voice. Like, I love that one. Like,
we'll kick your ass.
We'll kick your ass. Like, that dude. Like, you know, he was dope. In this one, you know, the bullies they had that dumb energy, but it was like this one that was just, he would say like the most outlandish shit when he threatened you. And that shit was just funny as hell. Like, one of the bullies also is played by Rotimi. But, yeah, just their chemistry together as the bullies, they was amazing. Actually, Kevin and Damon, they work for a cleaning company. You know what I mean? Pretty much, they go clean rich people's houses. That's the job they're in. So they get this one job where they're at this house, and you know, Damon being irresponsible usually fucks up. So this time he got caught smoking weed at the house. So then, you know, they end up getting fired. You know what I mean? They end up just losing their job. Whatever. So Damon, he don't care anyway. He just like, okay, we got fired, whatever. So he starts walking around the house, and they end up finding out that it's LeBron James' house. So Damon has the bright idea of like, look, we need to get some money. You need some money. He's talking to Kevin. You need money for your daughter to get into a private school. Let's throw the biggest party ever. I've already checked LeBron's scheduling. He's gone. Him and his family are gone for 2 or 3 weeks. Let's have this party here. You know what I'm saying? And we can make our money up. We'll just call everybody in LeBron's call log or his contact list and invite them. And then we'll charge everybody to get in. That's House Party in a nutshell. So, like I said, like the jokes was off point. What's my boy name? DC Young Fly. He kind of played like the Martin role. Like, he was the DJ. He was funny. Brought it. You know what I mean? Anybody that was in this movie brought their A game. When it came to the writing and the jokes, they brought their A game. Like, it was like, I was literally in tears with this movie. Like, it was funny as hell. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. The cameos was funny. Kid Cudi, oh my god, the role he had was just amazing. It was just kind of like, Kid Cudi? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna play yourself? Like, it was just like, everybody that had a cameo in this movie kind of excelled, and like, it was like cool to see. Like, Lil Wayne had a cool cameo. I'm giving too much away, my bad. Watch the movie for the cameos, man. Like, it was a lot of good ones that pop up, and you'd be like, yo, shit is amazing. Also, all the callbacks, you know what I mean? One thing I get with LeBron, when he makes a movie, he does a lot of things he liked when he grew up. You can see that kind of in Space Jam. All the things he grew up on that he liked, you know, he kind of added them to his movie. So with this, it was a lot of callbacks to a lot of old school 90s movies, cartoons, just anything that was popping in the 90s LeBron loved to include that in the movies that he produces. And, you know, those was a little cool things too, like what he did. You know what I'm saying? And he pays homage, or I don't know. Is it homage or homage? H. He pays homage to a lot of the people that came before him, and you gotta give him kudos for that. So, like I said, my biggest problem with this movie is the third act. And that's when, spoiler alert, LeBron shows up and kind of catches them in his house. I didn't care no more, because it was like, for some reason, in every movie that LeBron is in, besides Trainwreck, he's an asshole. In Space Jam, he's an asshole to his son. What's wrong with you? So then when he got here, I can understand, you know, people in your house, you mad, but it was kind of like, well, I can't even blame them. It was people in your house. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I can't be mad. Okay, that fit. Okay, I'll take that back. Okay, I'm retracting. JF is retracting. Right now, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, I got home and there's niggas in my house. I'll probably act the same way. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? So I'll take that back. He had every right to be an asshole. So, like, yeah, I really don't have any gripes then. I don't. This movie just had very bad. It just was it wasn't, wow. I just don't think you need to watch it. That's what I'm saying. I really still think it's a high whatever. Like, if you never saw House Party, you would not have missed anything. But if you saw it, you'd enjoyed yourself. Like, it's one of those movies, like, if you with friends and whatever vice y'all take, if it's alcohol, weed, or any other hard drugs that you do, you'll probably have a great fucking time watching this movie, especially if you're my age and grew up in the times I grew up in. You'll be like, oh shit, I remember that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep it at a whatever though. I can't go no higher than whatever, because if I never see this movie again, I don't give a shit. But if I see it again, I'm not gonna give a shit either. It's like, you can go either way with this. And with that being said, all black films matter. Thank you guys for checking out my page, and make sure you click that bell so you can see all the videos that I do. Follow me on Instagram. So check out the videos to the side of me, because they're just as dope as the ones you just watched. And with that being said, peace and goodbye.